halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
And he fouls this one off. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Shot toward right center. And now this will be a base hit for Suzuki.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled. Maybe that single gets him going.
So here's Starlin Castro as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the belt, the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. In now as Drupal Cabrera, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. From the belt, kicks and deals. The 0-1 pitch. I just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Now Cabrera swings and misses on a good pitch that time as he's rung up for out number 2. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
So now to the plate, Ryan Zimmerman. 0-1 the count. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Zimmerman comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Nationals leave 1, still down 3-0. Ready to go in the top of the 5th. Ready now, Bryant Tyner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Ball, right there.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up
here. So here's Jeff McNeil as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's too high, ball 2. breaking pitch is swung on and hit foul over to the right side. Bases are empty, one man out. Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. But hold on here now. They quickly requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that.
Now an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out. So bases are empty here with two gone, and up to bat next the pitcher Noah Syndergaard. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and it's fouled away. Here's the 0-1. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Two-strike pitch from Strasburg. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have two strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate. It's difficult to not get super aggressive at the plate.
He struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. They lead it 3-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now here's the pitch. And he misses inside with that one, ball one.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Now the pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle, reined in, and the throw to first is in time, one gone.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Turner.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
1-0.
One out, nobody on. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Now the 2-0.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball middle of the zone.
2-1 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed. 2-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Bases are empty, one man out. Sharp ground ball to third. He's got it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Next for Washington, the center fielder, Eaton.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Two and 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And Floyd will put this one away like so to retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Mets 3 and the Nationals nothing.
Leading off to the Mets, the shortstop, number 7.
From the stretch. Fouled off. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Woo, not a spot you expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
The 0-2 home. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The center fielder, number 33, Trevor Matheson.
At the plate, Trevor Matheson. First offering on its way.
Whoa, that's down.
The 1-0 home is laid off of down and in. 1 out, nobody. Ground ball right side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Ready once again, Basil Padilla. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
He's going to have to take a deep breath. A little bit ultra aggressive at the plate right now after fishing at the first pitch and looking like he was going to commit on that one.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
That's outside.
2 out, nobody on. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more up.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Mets, but they lead it 3-0. Here now is Juan Soto. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
And the good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. This is pulled into right. Tyner is there to put it away for out number 1.
The right fielder, number 9, Eric.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eric Thames. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Skied into straightaway right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The pitcher, number 28, Kurt.
Digging in once again, Kurt Suzuki. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. First offering on its way. The 0-1 delivery.
Nope. Ball 1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. 2-2.
Count is 3-2.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
And now for Washington, Starlin Castro, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Set and the pitch. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And this is off the fence now out near the Washington bullpen. Suzuki ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. 1 left for Washington. They trail it here 3-0. Daniel Hudson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 44, Daniel Hudson.
Stepping into the box, Pete Alonso. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Pete Alonso.
First delivery to him on the way.
Oh, that counts.
1-0. Is offered at and missed for the first strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
The 1-1 now from Hudson. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first two.
Oh, and this deflects right off him. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Pretty slick play down at the hot corner there. The dive and stab, and it's pretty easy to olay a ball like that, but he got it to stick in his glove. That's a nice play.
Mike Piazza will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. He's set. Here it comes. And he lays off there 1-0. Looking at his career totals, Piazza is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game, batting average isn't held in high regard, but for a career to be north of 300, you're doing it.
2-0 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and the free swinging Cliff Floyd will stand in. From the belt, kicks and deals. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. From the stretch.
Nope, that's inside.
And this will go right by Suzuki all the way to the backstop. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Now at the plate, Bryant Tyner. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Piazza is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate. And they lead now by 4.
Boy, Dero, that's awful scary from a pitcher's standpoint. But what's it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know it's going right at a pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary from the offensive standpoint as well. You know, you're taught to hit it right back where it came from, but those moments right there make you cringe as you're coming out of the box. We got lucky with that.
At the plate, Jeff McNeil. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here it comes, 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Here's Hudson now on 2-0. Fouled away. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, so it's now a 5-0 game.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Noah Syndergaard. 0 for 2 for him to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit. No errors and 1 man left on. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. It's the Mets 5 and the Nationals nothing. So digging in now as Asdrubal Cabrera. He'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Sinker gets the outside for a strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
The bouncer to the left side, scooped up. Throw on to first, and 1 third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now back, first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Into the box, Ryan Zimmerman. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. One out, nobody on. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Tyner is there. 2 down.
The pitcher, number 44.
Wilmer Defoe will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 1, Wilmer Defoe.
Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul. 2 out, nobody on. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. McNeil onto the grass. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Austin Voth has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 50, Austin.
All set for the start of the inning. Sliding into the box, Alonzo Cochran. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Trevor Matheson is on deck. The 3-1. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Now to the plate, Trevor Matheson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Has a look, now the pitch.
Nope, that's down.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
A runner at first with no outs here. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
And the runner back easily. Two balls and a strike now. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Chopper to short. Gonna be a tough play, and no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
Well, that's what wheels can do for you, D'Lo. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the white rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
To the plate now, Basil Padilla. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Into the box, Pete Alonso. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Up and in on the hands. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
3 runs already home here. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Hey, this is one of those tough outings as a reliever. Just have to keep throwing strikes and believe sooner or later this inning's going to turn around.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. There's ball 4.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Digging in now, Mike Piazza. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's out.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Wander Suero enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Wander Suero.
Cliff Floyd will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. From the belt, the pitch. Cut fastball taken for strike 1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Swing and a miss now as Floyd finds himself in an 0-2 hole. None out, runners at first and second. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Stepping in now, Bryant Tyner, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit the other way out toward right field. Thames will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting, number 6.
Into the box now, Jeff McNeil. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1. From the stretch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He certainly got this guy on the defensive.
He gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the Mets strike for 3, all coming courtesy of this 3-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Mets 8 and the Nationals nothing. Here now is Trey Turner. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Back up the middle. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. 7 solid innings for him in this one as he gave his club a very strong outing indeed.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Franco.
In now is Adam Eaton as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Well, look there at the numbers for our 2 starters here today, with both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. Juan Soto to the plate now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this is off the fence now out near the Washington bullpen. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box now, Eric Thames, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 delivery.
Inside, ball 1.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2 runs a bit inside for a ball. Runner at second here with 1 man out. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it's gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. Second home run early in the year. As they cut the gap a bit, it's now an 8-3 ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
So now to the plate, Kurt Suzuki. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Floyd is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help from the bullpen to close this one out.
At the plate, Starlin Castro, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Stepping in as Dribble Cabrera. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. From the stretch. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And here's a ball hit in the air. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. 9th inning coming up. It's the Mets 8 and the Nationals 3. Hunter Strickland enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Michael Conforto will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Sliced hard on the ground. Oh, and Cabrera bobbles it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Runner at first following the error. And stepping up as the shortstop, Alonzo Cochran. First delivery to him on the way.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. This is in the air out to right field. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 33, Trevor Matheson.
Settling in now, Trevor Matheson. First offering on its way.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn two, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
The 1-0. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gone! It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens, you throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball out of the ballpark like he did just there.
Now that's third baseman.
Standing in now, Basil Padilla. As he'll take a look at ball one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Ready for another shot now. Pete Alonso 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Sliced hard on the ground and a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Boy, D-Roll, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
In now, Mike Piazza, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here comes the 1-0. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Two and 1 to Piazza. Two out with the man at first. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Will Harris comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Will Harris.
Cliff Floyd will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch. High in the air out to center field. After it is eaten. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But the Mets do strike for two, both coming on this two-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Nationals. It's the Mets 10 and the Nationals 3. Seth Lugo will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Zimmerman starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Aye. 0-1.
The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Two balls and two strikes, the count to Ryan Zimmerman. Fouled off. And my goodness, that nearly got him as he had to back away from it. It's ball 3.
Everyone relax. Not a fastball right there. Obviously a little arm side run. He missed his spot. No big deal.
Fouled away. Swing and a shot back up the middle, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on him because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
And they start him out away with a cold strike. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Nobody out, runner on first. And he fouls this one off. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. A bare hand for 1. Back to first. A 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Nationals down to their final out now, and into bat is Trey Turner. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. He's got it, and the Mets continue the roll they've been on. 7 straight victories now as this ball game is over.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
10-3 at the end of this contest. The Metropolitans jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Noah Syndergaard earns the win, his second. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.